Okay, so I'm going to draw my kidney. So this is my kidney, and then one of these is like a renal pyramid. And so this top half is the renal cortex, and this bottom half is the medulla. So within this renal pyramid, there are nephrons. And the nephron is the functional unit of the kidney that is responsible for the formation of urine. And each kidney contains more than 1 million of these nephrons. And the nephrons consist of these tubules. And the tubular portion of the nephron consists of a proximal and distal convoluted tubule and a descending and ascending limb of the loop of Henle. Also, tubular secretion happens within this portion of the nephron, and that is important for excess potassium, controlling blood pH, and disposing of drugs. So that's the secretion. So like I said, the types of tubules are proximal convoluted tubule, and filtrate will pass through the lumen of the proximal. And on the proximal, it has a bunch of microvilli that will increase surface tension, which helps in increase of reabsorption of salt, water, and other molecules. Then the fluid from the proximal convoluted tubule will pass to the loop of Henle. And in that loop, the fluid is carried to the medulla in the ascending limb of the loop, and then it returns to the cortex, which is in the ascending limb. And in the cortex, the tubule is coiled here, and that is called the distal convoluted tubule. And that one is shorter and has less microvilli than the proximal. So then the fluid from the distal then empties here into the collecting duct. This is where the fluid is now. And as the distal fluid pours into the collecting duct, the distal convoluted tubule terminates as it does so. So the collecting duct receives the fluid, and it passes through that renal pyramid and is now urine. And then we come back here, and the fluid is now here and is funneled out of the kidney through the ureter, which is this tube. To the bladder, and the bladder is connected to the urethra where the urine is secreted.